Hi, everyone. Welcome to Adobe Live. We are so privileged to have Angel White with us today, and we're going to be working, as you guessed it, based on her background, some exciting Valentine's Day stuff. Hi, Angel. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is first stream of the day for Adobe Live. We've got a lot ahead of us. We do have a fun schedule that I am going to pull up here for everybody. You can see we've got a whole day filled of content, but we're starting off really strong with you. For anyone who is meeting you for the first time, do you want to give a quick elevator pitch of yourself as an artist?
Of course. So my name's Angel. I am a multiple small business owner from Hull in England, Yorkshire. I run a product-based business called Pink Angel Studios, and I run it from my gorgeous pink caravan. And I'm also a small business influencer and content creator and a mentor.
Wow, that was very succinct. So you could definitely get that done between a few floors on an elevator.
Yeah.
uh, But cool, it's cool that you have like a pink caravan. There is a video game called My Cozy Caravan that I like. You can like decorate inside of it, but it's cool that you have the whole thing kind of like decked out. I feel like we should put like I'm very beige. I'm very like millennial beige here, and you have
Yes,
all the
definitely.
fun
I have
on
all the
theme
pink.
stuff here.
Yeah. I
um,
did it all myself too. I renovated it all myself. So
oh, really? That's incredible. That's so
yeah.
cool. So today we're going to be building a Valentine's campaign for your product-based brand, Pink Angel Studios, and we're going to be exploring some ideas in Firefly Boards. We're going to be generating some mockups. We're going to be bringing it to life in Adobe Express for social posts and visuals. We're here for the next hour or so, and I'm going to share your screen, and then we can hop into it. But also, if you want to pull up your website or your Instagram at any point, happy to also take a look at that. We will have it linked in the chat and for the description for everybody. And that is just, is that the Small Biz Angel? Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, great. So let's check it out. I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Here we go. We're in Firefly Boards. And what do you mostly use Firefly Boards for?
So to be honest, I've only been using it in the past month or so,
Mhm.
mainly to help me create like all these campaigns and to brainstorm product ideas. So I'm just gonna start by creating a new board.
And yeah, Firefly Boards is still very new, so like by you saying you've only been using it for a month or so is very on brand. I also have kind of like just only recently started getting
Yes.
to use it as kind of like a mind building space.
Yeah.
But it's
I've
fun to
I've
it's
been
fun to
really
have.
enjoying it though. It's nice to just experiment with. So
Yeah.
the first thing I try and always do is to label my Firefly board because I'm very bad at not naming any of my files or anything that I make.
Or
So
any of my layers or anything.
no, I'm so that's my toxic trait is like not labeling anything and then getting confused when I can't find
It's
anything.
everybody's toxic trait, so at
Gonna-
least you're among friends.
Yes. I'm just gonna label it Valentine's Campaign 2026. Okay. So I think everyone uses Firefly boards a bit differently, but I like to create different like art boards for the different things that I'm kind of like brainstorming. So the first thing I'm going to put on my art board is the artwork that I want to be on the campaign. So this campaign is mainly going to be for some cute Valentine's jumpers, like crew neck jumpers, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I'm just going to upload some of my artwork. Here we go. So
Also,
these
we're
are
being
all,
joined by Andre or Andreas. This is saying hello. We also have Dino. Good to see you again. Black Panther's here. Nice to see everyone. Also, who here has a Valentine? Let's hear what people have planned. I think. I mean, I have not made Valentine's Day plans for my husband, and I need to.
yeah, it's
So
getting
I've got about
Valentine's
a
next
week.
week.
um.
I have Galentine's plans with the
Oh,
gals.
fantastic. Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go play bingo.
Oh, that, you know what?
That
Honestly, maybe I should just do that instead. Like, let's just go play
Yeah, we're gonna
bingo.
go do bingo. I've never actually done normal bingo. I've done like a bongos bingo, which is like a boozy bingo, but I've never done like a
Oh,
normal
it's
bingo. So,
invigorating. You're like, this is for old people, and then you're like screaming like 10 minutes into it.
yes.
Like,
I've heard it's crazy.
but wait, so
Right,
these
so
are
I've
so
just
cute. Where did these come from?
So I've just uploaded these. So all of the little ghosts that you see, I drew all of those in fresco.
Hmm.
And then I popped all of these into Express. Um, I've had these made for a really long time. And then created them all in Express to make these little graphics that I'm gonna put onto lots of cute little jumpers.
So I love the dead cute. Also the soulmates. I also am in the little Polaroid of Till Death. To me, just because I love Beetlejuice. R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara.
Yes.
But it's giving me the
Oh,
Polaroid from Beetlejuice. But I also like how like they're so insecure and they're like, till death, are we
yeah.
sure? Okay, yeah, okay.
It's so funny because those
Very cute.
ghosts and this ghost that says "Be mine," they're basically the same ghost, but I just changed their expressions literally just by adding eyebrows. So
Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, the B mine feels a lot more confident than the till death. The till death,
yes,
they're not quite sure about it yet.
yes.
Jacob is really excited that you mentioned Fresco because he's a big Fresco user. So he's excited. And then Black Panther also says that they love bingo. And then that's cool that you're doing that for
Yay!
Galentine's.
I'm so
Sean is also
excited.
joining us over on Behance. So good to see you, Sean.
Hi,
And
Sean.
if you guys have questions, please let us know in the chat, comments.
Ask all the
We're all here to
questions.
have a good time hanging out, and we're here for the next hour or so. So,
Yay! Okay, so I've added all my little pieces of artwork that I would like to put on some jumpers, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and do some inspo.
okay.
Oops, where am I? I'm there. So I like to just go to the Adobe stock and search for some like things that inspire me basically. So I always look up at mock-ups for the jumpers.
And what's also really cool is here is like we still are in the Firefly Boards experience here. All you had to do was go to that top right search button, and you're able to access stock right from there. I believe you're also able to just kind of like do regular like Google search too, right? Or is it all
Um,
Adobe stock? It might be all Adobe stock. Maybe I'm spreading Adobe misinformation on an Adobe
I feel
Live.
like
I am so
that's how
sorry,
rumors
everybody.
start. This is how
Ignore
rumors
me.
start. So
um,
I want some pictures of people wearing jumpers. I want some inspo for if I want some like flat lay images of my jumpers and stuff like that.
mhm.
So I've searched pink Valentines, obviously, because that's my vibe. I quite like this one.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
feel like the way that my brain works is not very organized. So that's why I think Boards is good for me because I can just like spit out everything that I want and I don't really need to organize it until later because my
Right.
brain just doesn't work like a normal person's brain. So
I think it's just part of being an artist. I feel like you're among friends here. I think that like that's
yes.
also the biggest strength of Firefly boards. I know that you can also like highlight everything and have it like reorganize it into like a grid system, which I use all
Yeah.
the time when I do it, which is nice. But I also like even here you are like building out these artboards with rectangles, and then you're kind of just manually kind of scrapbooking them together, which is also
Yeah.
really nice to see.
I
Um,
love like a scrapbook vibe.
yeah. Did you ever scrapbook?
A little bit, but I started journaling a little bit, but also like sticking things in my journal and whatnot as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did it when I was really little with like the puffy stickers. Way
Oh
before that
yeah.
was like a digital part of me was scratched, but um, it's definitely one of those things that it's like whenever I do it, I'm like I should do this more often. Uh,
I love stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just uploading two mock-ups of previous products that I had made. So these two mock-ups I've used so many times in the past.
oh, fun. She's like, don't look at me, I'm in the Hot Goals
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah, these are my Hot Girls Club jumpers.
Oh, I love the little
But I
martini
use
glasses too, which are so funny.
yeah, they're like clink clink. These. And then I'm also gonna add, so this might seem very self-centered, but my both of my brands, like I am very much the visual for both of my brands, and more because I'm a one-woman show and I don't have models. So I'm just gonna upload some headshots of myself. And then I'm gonna use the AI magic to put myself in a mock-up.
Okay. And also,
Where
guys,
am
when
I?
we're seeing here the screen gray at all a little bit, it's Angel is going through her own files, and we have no business going in there. So if you're wondering what's happening,
Oh, I
that's what's
didn't.
actually happening.
That's actually cool. I
Yeah.
thought it
So
was actually showing that.
no, no, we don't need to see. We don't need to see. In your
Cool.
drawers. So it's okay. We're good.
Do you know,
But
do you know
you
what as
have the
well?
functionality to either upload images of your own, pull them in from Adobe Stock, or generate them from several different like models that you can then use to search. So just wanted to give people a heads up. That's what's happening when it turns a little gray.
Good. I actually just organized all my files as well because I thought everyone was going to see them and I didn't want to be embarrassed by how unorganized everything was.
Well, you know what? At least it's still a net positive. Like at the end of the day, like you
True.
still have more organized files. But no, you didn't have to do that.
True. Right. So I'm going to take one of these ones to start with, go with generate image, and I'm going to use Nana Banana Gemini. And I want to use this image as a reference because I want to use this mock-up, but I no longer have the mock-up, the plain mock-up. So I want to
Mhm.
make it a plain mock-up so I can put a new design on the jumper. There we go.
Very cute. Also, saying Black Panther is saying that me and my late grandma used to scrapbook together. That is wonderful, and also a very nice way to be able to remember her if you ever kind of
It's so
get back into it and
sweet.
sit down and scrapbook. Just because, yeah, it's a good meditative experience. It's also just a good way to kind of practice, like I don't know, gratitude journaling, which they
Yeah.
say increases your mental health and happiness.
I do a lot of manifesting and I love the moon and I'm obsessed with the moon. So every time there's a new moon or a full moon, I have a little like moon journal and I get my moon journal out and I
Wait,
like
really?
yeah, and
Oh,
I
that's
like
fun.
talk about like the moon and everything I'm grateful for. And then I have a little calendar as well. Like it's like a daily calendar, like a witchy calendar that I will like rip off the day and I will stick it in the journal and sometimes it's has like a prompt on it like to write like 10 things I'm grateful for. So I always like do stuff like that.
Oh, that's
I love
wonderful. Is that kind of where your business kind of came from? Is from something when you sat down and you manifest? How
yeah,
long have you been doing your own business?
so I've been doing Pink Angel Studios since 2020.
Cool.
I
6 years.
just started, yeah, I
Oh,
just
that's crazy.
started because I was like, I'm just gonna make some earrings and put them on Etsy and see what happens. And then it just went like from 0 to 100. And then a year later, I started the Small Biz Angel to help other business owners. And it's just like grown from there. I started with like hand painted earrings and now I do like crystal jewelry and all these cool jumpers and art prints and all that kind of stuff. It like went a bit 0 to 100 very
That's
fast.
fantastic. But very much so, it's like my mantra for this year is just like done is better than perfect, and the idea of just like starting something can later lead to so much more. You just kind of have to get out of your own way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
but
I like
looks like
that
it
saying.
pulled off this mock up like super
Structure.
super easy. It just
Yes.
did exactly what you needed it to be.
So
Um,
now I want it to be more of like the Pink Angel vibe.
okay.
So Pink Angel is like cute ghost, but it's also kind of like it's as if like Halloween and Valentine's like had a baby. So
Ah,
it's like all the
love it.
ghosty stuff, but it's like pink as well and like bats and stuff like that. So I would like the vibe of the photo to be a little bit more Pink Angel.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Um,
I love the idea of Valentine's Day just because, like, I know you're over in Europe, but we're still, northern hemisphere, and it's so freaking cold. And it's just like it's
Purple.
nice to have holidays to kind of break up all the craziness that is just the dreadful season. But Halloween is maybe my favorite holiday, and if I could bring in Halloween vibes into Valentine's, like,
I
sold,
love Halloween
immediately
so
sold.
much. I just want every day to like I love Halloween like more than anything, but I just also love pink as well. So
Yeah.
I just match them both together to make whatever Pink Angel is today.
No, I think it's a great aesthetic. Also, hello to Valdair who is joining us, saying hi everyone. Good to see you. Valdair, do you have any Valentine's Day plans or Galentine's Day plans? Palentine's Days fans? I don't know.
Or just like self-love plans.
Self-love
That's what I'm doing on,
plans.
yeah, actual So Valentine's, we're doing it a few days before Valentine's. And then
Hmm.
on Valentine's, that's like I put it in my diary as self-love day. So I'm just gonna do like all my skincare and like wash my hair and just like do all that stuff.
Oh, I love that.
Maybe order
Um,
some good food.
so in here, you also have a generate image. We're still in Nano Banana Pro, and you have to make the image more pastel goth vibes. The background, a pink gothic bedroom. The model should have black and gray hair, and then it is also generating. You also are able to,
Oh my
oh,
God.
wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It understood the assignment. It got some
Oh,
fun skulls on this on the wall. I like the
okay.
little bat lights. I would love those
That
bat
is really
lights.
cool. Okay,
Also,
so
the eye
I'm gonna.
makeup is perfect.
That is literally
Um,
perfect. I just realized I put the wrong. I just want the jumper to be plain, but that is like I'm gonna use that anyway. Like,
yeah.
wow.
Now you just have another one to use.
Oh, what a
Um,
vibe.
Now you went in, you've used the eyedropper tool. You can use that directly on your canvas and your Firefly board to be able to just pull images. You can actually reference more than one if you need to
Yes.
and apply it to the same thing. Or you can also upload your own images as well to then have it reference an image. And it can do some really cool stuff. Um,
So
Valdair, who is
organized.
in the southern hemisphere, is talking about June 12th, which is when it's cold down there. Says flowers, romantic dinners, or just a cozy winter movie night is when Valentine's Day is celebrated down there. So I guess, yeah, I
Okay.
guess Valentine's Day is kind of always just you need to be cold. It's part of, I
Yeah,
guess, the
it's
desire
part
to
of the
snuggle
vibe.
or something, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go.
Black Panther's also excited about the output that we have with the ripped leggings and bat lights and skulls on the wall.
Oh, there we go. Here's one with a blank jumper. I used to wear rip tights like that all the time. I was
Yeah.
like in my like teen years, I was like a huge emo, which I'm still an emo now, but like in my teen
Yeah.
years, I was this was like me. I used to have a wig that was like half red and half black, and I'd wear it all the time. That was like my
Very
vibe.
Sia of you in that regard.
Yes. I
uh,
love that vibe so much. Okay, cool.
I
I
saw a
like
meme
that.
recently, because I also loved emo. But I saw a thing on it. It's like when you're 35 and you're still emo, like girl, maybe it's just depression.
Yeah, no, literally.
And I'm like, you know what?
Maybe I
Don't
need a
attack
therapist.
me. Don't attack me.
Yeah.
It's art, okay? It's art. I'm an
I
artist.
was listening to who was I listening to? I really like there's a band called Pierce the Veil
Of
and
course.
oh I love Pierce the Veil so much and I was listening to them in my car earlier today and I was thinking these lyrics are so sad but it's such a
Yeah.
tune. I love stuff like that. Okay, perfect. Right. Now I want to put some of my artwork on this image.
Mhm.
However, I'm going to use a preset and I'm going to use the mashup preset to put which one should we put? Let's put this one on.
And what's cool
Here we
here is these presets are automatically just built out as a button. As you go into it, they're going to already have the prompts set out for you. They're going to have kind of the UI set up so you can automatically go in and click. If you want to get a little bit more control over anything at any point, would you mind hitting view prompt for me? It's right next to the Gemini there. Um, to which that will show you what it is doing. So that is taking basically the thing that it's hiding behind the UI and showing it to you in full detail. Every preset is a little bit different. You can have some that actually are going to show different like scales and sliders, but this one is just showing you the prompt that you can then work with. So you can always go in and change that, or you can change the model. But it's nice to have those presets for just a nice quick switch out.
I'm
Um,
like very not good with my words. That just proved that.
you're doing
So
great.
the presets are very helpful.
Yes.
So yeah, me and words. Okay, yeah, I should have maybe been more specific. just
Oh,
put my little ghosty at the top.
no, instead she's just being haunted.
Yeah. I
They're
mean, like
like,
still
wait,
a
you
vibe,
want,
but like
you know what?
not really the
Like,
vibe we was going for. Okay.
she's dead, but she like still wants a Valentine. Okay, so like,
Literally.
it makes sense.
As
Gabrielle is also joining us from Brazil. Gabrielle, you are over on Behance. We do have two different chats going on, just as a heads up. So we also have people over on YouTube. That's where Valder, who is also in Brazil, is also joining us and chatting. I'm keeping an eye on both chats, but if you see me reference or talk about any chats that you can't see, this is not a pre-record. This is live. We just are streaming to two different places. But glad to have you here. And if you have any questions, please let us know what you're interested in learning about, or if you have any questions about how we do anything, happy to add more context.
or if you just want to chat,
Or if you just want
we're
to
here
chat,
for the vibes. Yeah.
we're happy to hear about your day, just as much as anything else. Or if you love Pierce the Veil,
Yes. That's what we're here for. Oh, let's look at this. Oh, it's put the little ghosty on the jumper.
right. So this is feeling a little bit closer
Oh,
to kind of
cute.
like
Okay, yeah.
a mock-up that you would have to showcase a piece of apparel that you're selling, or maybe if you just want to see how maybe one of your designs would maybe even work as a piece of apparel. There's something there.
So this is really helpful for me because all of my apparel is print on demand because
Mm-hmm.
again, this little pink caravan cannot hold all of that stock.
Oh my gosh, the
So
overhead
this
for
is
it
always
too is
really,
wild.
yeah, literally. And it means I can be more inclusive as well, like size inclusive as well,
Mm-hmm.
because I just don't have the space to have any more stock in this caravan.
No, I feel that.
Everything else I make is handmade, but it's just, yeah, the apparel. So it's nice to see how things would look. And I'm also just gonna have a play around actually with um seeing how something would look embroidered as well. Is that the right word? Yeah, embroidered. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go to.
And while you're doing that, just for anyone, we have a broad range of skill sets here. We're very welcoming to anyone who is new to the industry or has been in the industry the whole time. If you're wondering what print on demand is, it's the commerce connection of, rather than going and like tabling somewhere or having like a brick and mortar or even like online store where you print, 600 t-shirts and then you have to sell them down. Instead, print on demand is when like each one is made to order and you can use different services online. Some are even built directly into Adobe Express where you can then go and get it printed on demand. And you can also have like storefronts where when people order it, then it can be then printed and sent out. So just for everyone's reference, if you are new, and if you have any questions like that, you're not stupid for asking or anything. Please, by all means, put it in.
No.
All skill sets are welcome here on Adobe Live.
Okay, so I want to see how the Self-Love Club graphic would look on a jumper, but
Hmm.
I want to see how it would look embroidered. And I've also just used the enhance text button because I'm not very good at text. I'm like good
You're
at
telling me
drawing
you
and
didn't
stuff,
type all
but
that out while I was saying something for 10 seconds?
what do you mean? I actually
uh,
just did that. It's so cool. I'm actually
uh,
really bad at spelling as well. Spelling is not my strong point.
oh, it's getting worse for me, especially because now with different models getting better at understanding typos, like I can just punch the keyboard and I can see, even if it was just a typo that like my finger slipped, I'm like, you'll figure it out. You got
Yeah,
it. Which
literally.
is not good.
Yeah, me and spelling, we are not friends. I'm
um,
just gonna organize these a little bit better oh, what does it look like? I'm excited.
oh, that's fun. And I like the artistic crop that it has going in
Oh,
here to really focus on
ooh.
the and highlight the design here front and center. The texture that it has, especially on the sides of the letter, is really nice. And it even has some of the shadowing and stuff that were on the mock-up, which are now available through the design itself. Self Love
That is
Club.
that is very cool. I like that one a lot.
Who's
Okay,
joining?
let's
I'm
pop.
joining. Self Love Club.
Self-love club for everyone. One of the first tote bags I ever made was a self-love club tote bag.
Oh yeah, I
Like
have too many tote bags
four
though.
years ago. Oh, I love a tote bag.
I love them, but I
I'm
have
a
too
tote
many,
bag
man.
girly.
Too many.
Pop these ones there. Okay, let's do one more, but maybe with me in it. Because
Yes.
why not?
Women-owned
Let's
business.
do,
Let's put it at the forefront.
let's do generate
And so here
image.
you can also take likeness of someone, and you can do some presets that also even exist, like a repose. If like maybe you didn't want to necessarily even put a mockup on someone, you just wanted to get like a different headshot, that's also available. And the likeness, in not indicator, but the likeness ability has vastly improved over the last few years. So now, being able to look into that is a lot stronger. Um, and it looks like Angel's over here just kind of adding a little bit of uh, updates to the prompt itself and using the same one. A lot of times, if you have something that you already like and then you want to add something to a little bit more, just using the same exact prompt is an easy way to be able to get similar output. Um, if you are ever kind of working backwards, would you mind just showing them actually how when you click on an image that you've generated, you can also on your canvas board, yeah, you see how there's
Oh
that
yeah.
load thing right
Oh
there.
yeah.
That's also, you can reload a previous prompt if you need to use a previous prompt, and that's an easy way to also grab previous things if you want to make it identical, which is nice.
Easy peasy. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Oh, that's not what I
Dinah really
wanted.
likes the Polaroid ghost. Yes, I agree with you. I was absolutely
The
there.
Polaroid. How about we do? Let's do the Polaroid. Let's.
I got a
What?
Polaroid camera for Christmas, and I have been awoken to the costs of film. Where every
Yes,
time I take a picture, I'm like, "That was $2."
they're so expensive.
So expensive, but I love them. I love them so much.
I've never used, my sister had a Polaroid for a bit, but I've never used a Polaroid camera.
Oh
Um,
yeah, it's
ever.
fun.
Not because I don't want to, just because I feel like it's another like crazy expense that I'm gonna
Yeah.
that I'm gonna have.
What we have ended up doing actually is kind of similar to the scrapbooking approach of things. We now have a guest book for my apartment. So if anyone stays with us, we have them fill out a guest book, and then I'm using the Polaroid camera to take a picture of them in that moment, and then kind of paste it into the guest book, which is nice.
That's so lovely. I went to a content studio. Oh, that's quite good. Oh, I like this.
Oh,
Sorry.
love the embroidery
Um,
there. That's very fun.
and I like that. Oh, I like the color as well. Oh, this is what I like
Yeah,
sometimes. Sometimes it will do different
like
colors of
variations.
the yeah, but I like it because it gives me an idea of oops of how different like variations will look. Okay, we like that one. Like this
Yeah,
one a lot. Now I'm gonna put me into it. So do 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 do.
that's when the
What do I
mashup tool
want?
comes in. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like, is it a feature? Is it a bug? With some of the things, and I've realized, especially, I personally am using AI in a workflow, not as a final product a lot of times, but kind of in the planning and the figuring out phase, and especially when it has any sort of thing where it adds a variant. A lot of times, I'm like, oh, I hadn't thought of approaching it that way, or I hadn't thought about
Yeah.
maybe that color or thing, and so it's sometimes it is very useful in
Yeah,
that
definitely.
regard too.
I feel like sometimes like mistakes are the best things that can happen because it
Yeah.
like if I'm probably never thought about oh what's this
Oh, look at you. Remember when you took this photo? This was so much fun.
oh she's cute. Who is she? That's
Who's
crazy.
she? Tell me more.
Let's put that
Girl at the rock
there.
show.
Yeah, literally, girl at the Pierce the Veil show. uh, I
But
feel
that's
like
cool too, because then that's also carried over the purple that we were kind of excited about with this previous
I
one,
like that.
to then be able to. And it's cool, like in this one, that it even took your hair and still like didn't push it out of the
Yeah,
way. It was
and
like,
my
this is still
necklace
a
as
real shirt,
well.
you know?
It's like done my little Tiffany necklace. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's fun.
Okay. Now let's move over to Express for a little bit. I'm
Yep.
just gonna save some of these. Because the way I do my workflow, you can just open these images directly in Express.
Hmm.
Um, but the way that my brain works, I like to drag them into something that I've already got made, which I'll show you in a second.
And also,
Um,
it's, redundancies, I think, are always good, at least from someone who's grown up with computers that have crashed in the past or something. Like, a lot of this stuff is all saved in the cloud and tied to your Creative Cloud. But let's say, like, you run out of internet or something, it is nice to also have the redundancy of, like, having something downloaded just in case. I don't know. That's
yeah,
just the anxiety
definitely.
in me, but.
Yeah, no, same. I feel
We
that.
are about halfway through our show, so I do want to just, as you kind of pull this up, and move over to Express, I am going to pull up our schedule one more time. Like I said, this is the first show of the day for Adobe Live. We're here on YouTube all day today, which is really exciting. Right after this, we're going to be joined by Matthew to do a wintertime storytelling through branding, which is really cool. And then later in the day, we're going to be editing Smarter in Lightroom. There's going to be the Making Decisions show with Jess. She's working on, I believe, some zodiac signs still. She's been working on those for like the last 2 weeks. And that show's really cool because it's really based in polling and chat interaction. So if you're there live, you really have an impact on kind of the output for it. And then also bold visual effects from Magdiel Lopez. He's a very talented, surreal portrait illustrator. He's actually the illustrator that created the splash page when you open Photoshop this year. So when you open up Photoshop, you always see Magdiel's stuff. And he has a weekly show on Adobe Live every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific, which is 4 p.m. Eastern, which is pretty late for Angel, which would be like, what, 9 o'clock at night or something over in Europe.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we have TikTok stream, and then also have a education stream back on YouTube. If you guys are interested in catching this schedule when I am not streaming directly to you, you can always go ahead, and we would love to see you over on the Discord. The Discord always has an area for the schedule where you can access that. Or alternatively, you can also always go to adobe.ly/schedule, and that will bring you to all the YouTube streams. Or you can do adobe.ly/the day of the week, and that'll also bring you there. But that's neither here nor there. And we are excited to hop back into Express. Thank you for letting me do my spiel. Back to you.
All good. So now I'm in Express. So the way that I'd like do my workflow, I usually will copy another design that I've made as like a template, if that makes sense. But as you can see, this one just says new jumpers copy because I've already copied it previously and I'm gonna copy
Yeah.
it again. But actually
Copy
we'll
on that
call this
copy.
Valentine's jumper first.
Also love the goals will be goals. That's cute.
Yeah.
A little coven
I
of
actually
ladies
made
around the
that
thing. That's fun.
me and my friends who I'm going to
Oh.
Galentine's with, we call ourselves the witches.
Uh-huh.
So that I made that like for us because it's the ghouls will be ghouls and it's like little witches like around the around the coven.
Oh my god, that's so much fun.
Mm.
I also liked the one that you had there briefly for Let's Get Spooky. That was cute, and I like the colors that you
Oh yeah,
incorporated
I
there.
think I made that into a t-shirt at one point
Oh yeah.
actually through Adobe Express. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove.
But welcome everyone to Adobe Express. If you've never used Adobe Express before, it's really great for social media creation. It's really good at being able to build out multiple pages. As a motion designer, it's really nice too for me to go and add simple animation so I don't have to open up Adobe After Effects. Sometimes I just go in and I'm like, okay, I don't need to reinvent the wheel. I just need to add a little bit of motion to this story or this post. You're able to schedule out stuff directly from Adobe Express as well and post directly from Adobe Express, which is cool. And then also it just works very well with all the other things like we were working with Firefly as well. If you guys have any questions about it, let us know. I believe it's also free for everyone. There's different things that like you can upgrade it, but by and large, it is accessible to everyone. So if you haven't checked out Adobe Express, check it out today.
I'm just uploading those images that we downloaded. Do this one.
Also, I'm seeing that Black Panther from a little bit ago was saying that they want an Instax. Yeah, no, I love mine. It's very, very cool. It's very fun. It even has an app that is tied to it so that I can like mess with the like shutter speed and the exposure and stuff, even though it is a Insta camera, so it'll be going straight onto film. And I'm scared to touch it, but like if that's something that you're confident with, just know that that is possible. Not sponsored, no affiliation between Adobe and them, but just as a personal artist, I think it's very cool. So
Here we go. So I've just added one of the images for one of the jumpers into Express. I'm just gonna add a little like little banner at the top though.
and this
Just say
typeface is called Chonky, and the variation of it is the poster. So it has a
funky
very
poster.
nice display typeface for you, and it's accessible straight in Adobe Express, which is nice.
There's always so many fonts. That's my other toxic trait, trying to pick a font. And then
Oh yeah,
I feel like no one really even like will notice that I've spent 15 minutes trying to pick a
no,
font.
you have good curation. The designs that we've looked at have had really nice ones that are coming together. I mean, especially the one that even you pick for like the Self Love Club, like it's swoopy
Yeah,
and it feels
I love swoopy
energetic
font.
and fun, but it fits the vibe that you're creating.
I love a swoopy font.
Everyone loves a swoopy font. If you don't like a swoopy
So,
font, we don't want you in chat. Get out of here.
no. Swoopy font lovers only.
Uh, Now, I know you were saying that you're kind of busy right now with stuff getting ready for Valentine's Day. You were sending some stuff out in order to hopefully make it in the post before we get to Valentine's. What is that? What are you
Yes.
doing with your small business for Valentine's Day proper?
So it's mainly just cards. So many cards have gone out in the
Mm-hmm.
past like week or so. I do little cards with these little ghosts on them that says "You are my boo,"
Oh,
and those
cute.
ones like seem to go really well. And then I did one recently. I did a card, but it's actually in the shape of a coffin, and it says "Love you to death."
Oh,
So that one's been like one that's been going quite, selling quite a lot. But they also sell pretty good as long as they don't say Valentine's on them. They sell pretty good for just like anniversaries as well.
of course. And then are you printing these directly at home, or are you kind of doing these
Yeah.
somewhere else
So
and then
those ones, all of my like paper products, prints and stuff, I print directly at home. So I make all my
okay.
cards and stuff here in the caravan.
Is that like an inkjet, or is that like, do you know, is that a laser printer?
Yeah, I have a Canon printer.
A Canon
It's
printer, and you like it?
Yeah, it's a Pixma 6850, I think is what it is.
Okay.
8650, something like that.
I'll have
But
to
I've
check it
had
out.
it since I've had it like 5 years and it's
Yeah, yeah.
still going strong. It's a good printer.
It's chugging along.
Very good. Yeah.
I am going to go here and I'm going to drag on your Instagram that you have here, which is for small business content creators. And this is something that you do to help other small businesses like yourself go
Yeah.
and also start their own stuff. Obviously, also very pink focused. And you have like different reels and posts. And also, you're an Adobe Express ambassador.
And
So make sure you guys give that a follow if you want to. It's the Small Biz Angel.
yeah. Here we go. I like this. I like the way this looks. I like to, whenever I make my Instagram post like this, I always like to add a bit of information about how the what the jumper is. So I always add like my all the sizes that we do, what colours we'll offer them in. And then I'm just gonna change this because it's definitely
Definitely not
wrong.
August.
Yeah,
We don't want to make
definitely not.
people wait half a year for this.
I'm gonna put available this Valentine's.
And also something that I thought was interesting when you were working with the Valentine's jumper headline here. When you were typing it, it was automatically also doing the drop shadow for you. So you had added like an effect or something to
Yeah,
having
I
that
did
background, right?
the where is my I always do
There
I
they are.
like the strong shadow. That's my favorite one.
That's great.
That's the one that
And
I always use, mainly on all my text and stuff like that. And then I just added this silly little banner. I think I might actually add some. Oh, I think I like that a bit better. Some little bats as well. I like to use a lot of the elements in Express as well.
yep.
Mainly the icons and the shapes. There's some really cute um bats that I usually like to use. I like this
They're
one.
so cute.
I
I
just
don't know
I
why
just
people
love
don't like
them.
bats. I mean, I guess because you can't really see them and they're kind of like flying above in the dark, but like they're so wonderful. They're cute. They sleep upside down.
They're
Like,
just like the
what's not to
cutest little
love?
things.
They also
Yeah.
need to be protected because I know a lot of them are kind of experiencing like a pandemic of sorts with bats, apparently, at least in the
Oh,
states. And I think they're trying to solve it with like feeding them like antibiotics or something, but uh,
oh,
apparently it's a issue over here.
that's good. Do you know
So
what I
cute.
realized as well? In America, you don't have wild hedgehogs. Like that's not a thing.
Is that
Like,
true? I've never
yeah.
seen one in the wild personally.
So like
Um,
we have hedgehogs in England and we have like I've like saved a hedgehog and taken it to like a hedgehog hospital and everything. Like we just
what?
have them like in the
That
wild.
yeah, I would be so confused if I was walking down the street and I suddenly saw a hedgehog. I'd be like, somebody lost their pet hedgehog.
Yeah. I was like Googling it because I work in America during the summer at a summer camp and
Hmm.
I was thinking like why have I never seen a hedgehog? And I Googled it and yeah, you don't have wild hedgehogs. Just skunk. So,
It's just skunks. Yeah, I mean skunks are
yeah.
cute, but man, I've never been sprayed by a skunk, but boy, have I smelt it
They
when someone else has been.
Oh, they stink. When I was working at my summer camp, we had one that was living underneath one of the like cabins,
Hmm.
and it was
It was
it
bad.
sprayed, and it was bad. It was not a
That's
good
wild.
time whatsoever.
Oh.
Okay, I'm actually going to resize this so I can use it for Instagram stories as well.
And this is nice because this also has capabilities to be able to do the work for you when you're doing resizing. In the past, when you were working on stuff, when I was working at an agency, like sometimes my whole day would just be resizing something that someone else designed. Um, and yeah, this automatically gives you different variations that you can switch, you can keep, you can discard them, and then you can
Ooh,
also continue to edit them afterwards. But speeds up the flexibility of your designs, which is nice.
easy peasy. Yay. Okay,
And
that's
also,
cute.
just to reiterate here, Angel knows all of this, by the way. I am saying all of this for you guys, and you guys only. Angel is expert in her field, so by all
Yeah.
means, just trying to add some context here.
Here we go. Oh, this looks cute. I always like to leave a gap as well when I do Instagram stories so I can add like the link so
Hmm.
people can um buy it.
It's also funny when you say jumpers, like over here in the
Yeah.
States, jumpers normally is like a full bodysuit.
Yeah.
Whereas like yours is more just like I would call that a sweatshirt. And I love sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I wear crew neck sweatshirts every single day. Um, Almost kind of as a detriment. I like the comfort of them too much. But funny to be like, oh, we're doing jumpers today. Do full
Jumpers.
bodysuit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny when I work in America, the kids at the summer camp think my accent's like amazing and the way I say things and jumper
Oh
and
yeah,
like the
you have the
bin.
superior
But
accent.
yeah,
That's
yeah, like
it's
water.
well,
But my accent's a bit funny anyway, the way I say my O's. So like no, or
uh-huh.
like boat, like boat, like a boat that
Oh,
you
that's
put in
boat.
the
Like
water.
that's like boat. Oh wow, yeah. No, I was like, wait, what is she saying?
Yeah,
But no, we got there. That's
yeah, like
wonderful. I
but
love that.
boat's the funniest one I think. But yeah, it's the O's. Anything with
Yeah.
an O is like and like Coke as well. Like if I ask for it when I'm in America, I change my accent a bit whenever I go and I ask if I'm like in Burger King or whatever and I ask for a Coke, I have to say, can I have a, a Coke?
Even how you said Burger King was fun. It was like Burger King.
Burger King.
So all right, so we also have these little bats up here that you can go to the
Cutesy little bat.
sides, um, and then also I like the little ghost popping out of the bottom left. That's just like available this Valentine's Day.
I know this little ghost as well. This is another one that I drew in fresco, and I
Hmm.
drew it as like just a silly little. It was part of something else, but now she's like become like the icon of like Pink Angel. Now she's
Oh
like on
really?
everything. Yeah,
She's funny too because she's a ghost, but she's also got the angel halo. So it's like okay, so
yeah,
she's moved on, I guess, but
yeah,
like at the same time
yeah,
still a ghost.
yeah.
Uh, what's
Like
her
make it make
backstory? We need to
sense,
learn
but
more.
like I know.
What's the lore?
Maybe we can, yeah, maybe we can do a full of a live on the lore of the
I would
the
love
angel
that.
ghost. Right, I'm gonna make another one of these. Just duplicate this so I can put a different jumper
Mhm.
on it. As you can see, I've already done that a few times at the bottom with these different variations of ones that I'd made previously.
Yep. And they're different sizes. They can even have different content, and they can all live within kind of the same project here, which we have saved in our
Yeah,
cloud as Valentine's jumper post. Um, and yeah, it just gives you more flexibility to by default be a little bit more organized, which you and I are always struggling with. So it's nice
yes.
to have.
It's nice to be self-aware.
And so we're bringing in one of the mockups that we made over in Firefly Boards earlier in today's stream. And this is definitely, I think, my favorite from today so far.
I
And you're
like
just
this.
using the remove background tool, and
Yeah,
it's doing its magic. Boom! Look at that. So
I'm
easy.
actually gonna, I think actually I'm gonna reverse move removing the background
Okay.
and I'm gonna crop it. There we go. Into a little circle.
Oh, that's nice.
There we go.
What do you want on your own tombstone?
Do you know, it's really strange. I was watching something about like funerals today and what people have like on their tombstones and their like coffins and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd want something quite funny because to just lighten the mood a little
Yeah,
bit.
have fun with it. I've seen people do recipes before, like they want their famous recipe
Oh,
to live on. And there's actually a Instagram influencer that specifically goes to different, and apparently it's like a common thing enough that there is an influencer that goes around and um writes down all the recipes and then makes them as like that's her shtick.
that's
And
really
then I went to
funny.
school down in Baltimore, Maryland, which is not too far from the capital. Oh, you've worked in America, so you might know where Baltimore is. But
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
oh yeah, the creator of the Ouija board is from Baltimore and died in Baltimore and is buried in Baltimore. And the headstone for uh, his grave is a Ouija board, which is kind of fun.
That's that's
I
so
don't dare
cool.
play it though. It's also vertical, which is annoying. I'm like, dude, you should have made it horizontal so that people could like play on top of it.
Yeah,
But no, it's just like a vertical
that's crazy.
headstone that is the Ouija board. Black Panther's
I love
excited
stuff
about the
like that.
Baltimore represent. Yeah, man, I love Baltimore. Also, hi to Vandal. Good to see you here as always.
I've
Popping in
never
to
been
spread the
to
morbid
Baltimore.
love. Yes, yes. Uh, good to have you here.
I'm planning to go to Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes, very
In I've
fun.
been before, but I went in October and it was crazy. So I'm planning to
Yeah,
go
gotta go in the
when
off season.
June.
Oh,
June.
that's
So I'm
nice.
gonna go, I think June. Oh, I want to resize this. So that'll be fun. I love like all stuff like that, like witchy stuff and like not that I love death, but like I'm just intrigued
No, it's
by
a
the
it's a
stuff like
thing.
behind it. Do you know what I mean?
Edgar Allan Poe vibes. Also, we like to go upstate in New York City to Sleepy Hollow, which is kind of up and
Oh,
coming for the spooky vibe. Well, not even up and coming because
that is on my like
it's
list of
established,
places to go.
but boy, like word has gotten out, and we went like a year or two ago, and it was so crowded because we went during October, same sort of thing. And it was way too crowded. But if you
Oh,
manage to go when it's not, it's really cool. You can, see where they filmed the movie, and it's like
yeah.
the town that is inspired the story, and it's all very cool.
That's so cool. I looked at going because my summer camp is actually it's upstate New York,
Oh,
and it's in the Catskills. It's
love the
near
Catskills.
Monticello. I don't know if
Cool.
you know
Yeah, that's not
Monticello,
too far
but
from Sleepy Hollow. You could definitely hop over.
yeah. So maybe I will talk to my camp friends if we want to go on a day off.
Yes,
This
definitely,
summer, that'd be
definitely suggest
cool.
it.
Right, here we go. I've just
So I
made
like
this
that
one.
you went and you turned it into a crop circle, which is nice. You can always still go in. It's not destructive, so you could either reverse that or you could also move around the cropping by hopping back into the crop tool. But just adds a nice different like element to it. And you're kind of just like moving things around to get a better
Two more
feel
back.
for it. Jacob says that the best coffee he's ever had is in upstate New York. Oh, you don't say. I'm drinking
Ooh.
really crappy coffee that I made with my own coffee maker today. So
I'm not a coffee drinker,
mm,
so
probably for the
I'm like
best.
a I'm a hot chocolate kind of gal.
That was me. That was me. And then I held off like 25 years, 26 years, something like that. And then when I had a job up in New York for the first time, I just tried coffee once. And then I was like, oh, I should have been doing this for a long time because I would have not fallen asleep in class in high school. Uh, I mean,
Yeah,
there was a
I
lot of
had
factors to that, but I'm sure coffee would have helped a little bit.
I did have I had matcha for the first time a couple
Oh,
of
yeah,
weeks
that's
ago,
trendy.
and I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but I had it with like a like strawberry syrup, and it was actually like I actually really liked it, and I'm a really picky like person, but
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
So maybe I'll hop
The
into that.
hype the
We
hype
got-
is worth the
we
hype,
gotta
I
make it
think.
spooky somehow, though. We have to like, I don't know, dress it up to be like ghoul's
Yeah,
blood or something. I don't know, because it's
yeah.
green, right? Like, I
I
don't know.
feel like
Just stay over
you
it.
could still make the green spooky with like the red like syrup. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh. Maybe we'll
Something
do
to think
another
about.
live stream where we do that.
That would be really fun.
Okay,
And that, I
cool.
mean, sadly, we are kind of entering the final few minutes of our stream today with you. It's been such a great time.
This has been
I know
lovely.
we pulled up your small business one, but I'm also going to quickly pull up Pink Angel Studios, which is kind of what we've been working on, and being able to look through all the different stuff that you have. This is the cute. Oh, I
The
can't. I'm not
cotton
logged in,
card.
but the cute casket that you were talking about earlier with "I love you to death." I love
Yeah.
the eyes and the skulls. Um, oh, close for
I also
Christmas
drew that
decorations.
in fresco as well.
Oh, cool. So make sure you guys go. Also, you have caravan tours, which is really nice. So make sure you guys go check that out. And maybe buy something for Valentine's Day if they still have time. They might not have time, but it's close. Get some inspiration.
Yeah, go
Um,
crazy.
cool. And then, yeah, so we have like 2 minutes left or so. Would you be so kind as to pull the Firefly board back up so we can just kind of look at where
Of
we
course.
started and then where we got to?
Oh,
Oh, might need to do a
where
reload.
where's she gone?
It was like, no, it's all history now. And
Okay,
thankfully,
yeah.
we were able to also save everything offline as well. So that way, just in case we don't have it. Not that that's a common issue, but
Exactly.
just calling back to what I was talking
Especially
about
when
with
you're doing
iterations. So yeah, we built all this out on stream today, which is we got a lot done.
it. Yeah.
And we made a mock-up with you. That picture wasn't even taken in real life. That was one that we merged things together. We used presets. Um, we used some inspiration and got new colors, and then we brought it over to Express and built some great social assets.
I
So
think my favorite has been I really like this one.
yeah, she's great. I say we bring back the
She's
Riptites. Let's do it.
yeah.
2026 is the year that we bring it back. They're bringing everything else back. I think they're going to bring Twee back, and if they bring Twee back, I'm bringing emo back. Okay, I mean emo's kind of already back,
Yes.
but you know,
2026, the year of the emo.
I'm here for it. It's been 20 years, right? Oh god. Oh god. Oh gosh. But yeah, guys. Well, thank you so much. Coming up next, I will also be hosting the next one as well, and we have Matthew coming up with wintertime storytelling through branding. As we were mentioning throughout the stream, you can find Angel stuff either on the Small Biz Angel or Pink Angel Studios. Really great stuff, and we're excited that you have your busy season for the next few days, and then hopefully you can enjoy your Valentine's Day. Uh,
Yes, my Valentine's bingo.
Valentine, yeah, I would love to hear how your bingos. Also, would love, love, love to at some point see a Pink Angel Studios bingo card. That could be very fun. And you can also design that
Yes.
in Express. So,
Yes.
what do you think? All right. Well, that's all we have for time. Thank you again. Really appreciate having you here, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you everyone in
Bye.
chat who said hello, by the way. I do see you,
Bye,
and thank you guys
everyone.
for being here. It was good having you. Um, I don't know if I will address it again in the next week, but have a happy Valentine's Day if I do not. So, all right. Bye, guys.